How's it going on, everybody? It's your boy IncogM back at it again with another video. Obviously, today we're going to be doing our Week 9 Team Builder and Battle for the IBL. This week we play the Charlotte Honchkrows and their coach Quincy Adams. Let me go ahead and throw up the logo real quick on screen. There it should be now on the right. And it's a really nice logo. I think Quincy joined a little bit later since I think he was replacing somebody, I believe it was. Which I'll go look into for you guys right now, since, you know, it's your boy. Back at it again. Let me just see if I can find it, if it's here. Hold on. Because I know he replaced somebody. He replaced... Hold on. I'm almost there. I am almost there. I think he replaced... Was it Howler? Yeah, he replaced Howler, who we're unfortunately not going to be able to play this week. We would have played him this week, and we would have had our rematch of the century for the season. Because obviously, as you guys know, I did help Howler last season in the IBL for, you know, just helping him out, just doing the video with him for the playoff match he was supposed to have with somebody else. But moving on, I think Quincy's like 2-6 this season. Unfortunately, he had a really good team, but things just haven't worked out. Let's go ahead and look at his team really quickly. Go ahead and get rid of his logo, put up his team here. He has Blaze, Cinderace, Porygon Z, Seismitoad, Togekiss, Ditto, Galvantula, Umbreon, Gourgeist, Sock, Kadabra, and Duraludon Gmax. So really quickly, he has a very, very dangerous team. It's just, it hasn't worked out, obviously. But when you look at his team, you can really predict the 6 that are coming this week. You could say like Cinderace, Porygon Z, Togekiss, Ditto, Galvantula, and then like the Gmax. Anything else outside of those would be surprising. I would say more than likely like Seismitoad could definitely come this week, but because we have a Sun Core type of team, and a lot of mons that get like grass coverage in general, I don't see Seismitoad coming this week, obviously. But like the other Pokemon up there with it should be coming. Umbreon, Gourgeist, Sock, and Kadabra are definitely toss-ups this week because while they are really good Pokemon in their own right, only thing I could really see coming this week is like Umbreon at the best, because Gourgeist doesn't want to deal with our Sun mode. Sock is generally a Pokemon that doesn't want to deal with a chunk of our team, because we have Fairies, Flying type, and we also have just, in general, Power. And Kadabra, well, it's just like Alakazam lacks the same power that Alakazam has, and additionally just doesn't seem like a really reliable Pokemon in this matchup, honestly. But we're going to go ahead and talk about what I'm bringing this week. But yeah, his team seems very simple. Like I said, Cinderace, Porygon Z, Togekiss, Ditto, Galvantula, and Duraludon Gmax. But let's go ahead and talk about our team. I've tried recording this 3 separate times now, so I'm just going to do it without having everything, you know, expanded. I'm sorry if you don't like this view, but I'm getting very tired of doing it. I have tried several times recording the Team Builder and something goes wrong, whether it's my mic unplugging or I had the team that he had on the right hand side like earlier. So I'm just going to go through the team really quickly. Number 1, we decided to get rid of Rapidash for Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime is a lot better utility wise and has a not better coverage, but it just feels like a better mon for the next few weeks. While Rapidash Galarian is faster, it has not proven its use, nor has it proven to be really good utility moving forward. We wanted to pick up another fairy type that could also help us against, you know, dragon types, so you don't get swept by a Dragonite Sweeper, of course. So this is the Pokemon we're doing it with, so that's what I'm doing this week. And I think that was our last pickup, so yeah, rosters are frozen, funny enough, after week 8, so now we're on week 9, obviously. So this is our last switch, and yeah, this is basically our playoff team if we make it. Alright, Ninetales. This is very easy. The speed is for Porygon Z. It has Fake Tears into any move, just is an OHKO, because with Scorching Sands, I think we do not guaranteed beat Duraludon with it, but if we Fire Blast in the Sun, we definitely OHKO it with a Fake Tears. This has to be very prediction heavy. Obviously, you guys can read the stats on screen or pause right now if you want to on each Pokemon. It just became very frustrating to read out. But generally speaking, this Pokemon, after a Fake Tears, can generally OHKO a bunch of this team, and that's very important this week. If anything, being prediction heavy might be a little bit beneficial because we don't want to just fire off any old move, and he might not know what moves we're actually bringing this week. He might not bring Seismitoad due to the Ninetales and the Venusaur combo, which you guys can see on the left-hand side. But generally speaking, we have the energy ball in case of that as well, and just in general for coverage. So yeah, there's that. Don't know where I was going with that, but I'm not gonna act like I knew where I was going either. Venusaur is next. It's the same set that we've run several times in a row. Just a tank set with the Kanye vest, and this time we're running Modest instead of Calm Nature, so we can 2-hit KO something like Togekiss with Sludge Bomb. Outspeeds everything in Sun, barring any Scarfers, and it's a really good bunch of special hits. This can be our check to G-Max Duraludon, which is really good. In general, we're going to find that it's going to be boosting its defense while we can Earth Power it. If it's Weakness Policy, then it is what it is, but I don't think it brings Weakness Policy this week just because Duraludon doesn't have great special defense, and it doesn't have great speed either, so it's not like a Pokemon that we're going to just lose to automatically. But generally speaking, this Venusaur set can counter a lot of different Pokemon on this team, and it's a really good Pokemon in general for this week. Obviously, like I said earlier, you can pause whenever you see a new mon and just look at the set yourself. As stated previous, it became very frustrating to keep reading out the set when I've tried to record this several times now, and there's always a mess up. Anyways, moving on, we have our Araquanid set, which is just a Choice Spec set once again. It OHKOs a chunk of his team, and basically deals with the other half as well. 2-hit KO special Umbreon, especially defensive Umbreon, which is very important this week because Umbreon can definitely come this week and be a threat to our Mons and a threat to society in general. With this moveset, we just generally pick apart his team, and that's all we really need to do with Araquanid. We need to make sure this stays at least healthy, and we also need to make sure that rocks don't ever touch the field and Araquanid at the same time, because that would be not very good at all. But generally speaking, yeah, this set works in a lot of different ways. Moving on, we have our G-Max Blastoise set, which is just a weird set that allows us to live max lightnings from Duraludon, as well as being able to Iron Defense up and then Body Press through his team. Obviously we get walled off by Gourgeist, but I'm not thinking Gourgeist comes this week, which is, obvious. But in general, this set can run through his team if we get the opportunity. And if it's me versus Duraludon, in all honesty, I think Body Press at +4. At +6, we kill a G-Max Duraludon. At +4, we can do heavy chunks to it. Rapid Spin is to allow us, with the 20 speed invested, to outspeed Duraludon after a Rapid Spin boost, and that's very important this week. Obviously, he has Gourgeist, so he can spin block us, but like I said, I don't see it coming this week, and he's probably not expecting me to even bring, Rapid Spin or even a G-Max Blastoise this week, because it didn't seem very, good on paper, but then I started looking through my team again, and I said, well, this can do a lot of work, actually. Our investments are specific. We have the Wakanberry, and we should be fine with the set in general. But yeah, this is our G-Max Blastoise this week. Moving on, we have our Terrakion set, which is just a Scarf Terrakion with some investments and a little bit of everything. This has enough speed to beat Scarf Togekiss, so we can Rock Blast that down. Rather than running Stone Edge, I'd rather have a move that probably will hit and hit several times, so it can hit things like Togekiss and Cinderace at least 2 times, and that can be enough to OHKO, generally speaking, because we are adamant. We need to avoid Ditto copying us, because this Terrakion set can actually counter a chunk of our team, despite the fact that we can actually beat this with our G-Max Blastoise, and even to that extent, depending on the move he selects, we can beat this with Araquanid, and yeah, this set kinda just is a good late game sweeper. It's also our lead set, because if he has Galvantula on his team, we Rock Blast that and break its sash, and we kill it, basically, and that's very important this week, because we get the minimum of 2 hits, I think it is, we beat the Galvantula 1v1, unless he's like some crazy defensive set, which I don't even think will live any of that, but more on that at 11. But yeah, this generally is our lead set, and also a good late game sweeper set, so yeah, Duraludon. Moving on, we have Mr. Mime. As I said previous, we did pick up this Pokemon, and it should be fine against his team. In general, Mr. Mime is an interesting Pokemon just because it can and will try to, do the best it can. Now, will it do the best it can is another question. Probably not. It's a very niche set. If we get up an Acid Plat and Focus Blast, we can kill Duraludon if it's regular. If it is maxed, I think we 2-hit KO it guaranteed. But I think there's a chance to OHKO it. I'd have to recheck my calcs, and in general, that will be probably annoying to do. But, I mean, you gotta calc for everything, basically. And in general, once we're at +2, we outspeed everything under the sun besides Porygon-Z and Cinderace. and we can Psychic through his team if we have a boost. We can Energy Ball Seismitoad just in case he wants to come in and try and counter us. And I think at +2 we O-code through Rindo, so that's very important as well. But generally speaking, this set can also just be a very disgusting set. But this could be a difference maker. I was going to say Porygon Z. Mr. Mime is a generally underrated Pokemon, but in total, it can be a difference maker by getting different amount of damage all around. And once we get that damage going, there's not really much saying that tracking can't go through and start sweeping, because once we have certain damage like done, and even if Mr. Mime dies, it's dying for a good cause. It's not meant to be the end-all be-all to Duraludon, but if it can, that'd be dope. And then if Duraludon's dead, the game opens up basically to being Cinderace, Togekiss, Porygon Z, Ditto, and Galleon versus the world. And if we get rid of Duraludon, we don't have to deal with what is it, Avery? We don't have to deal with a G-Max Pokemon. I think it's Depletion, which really isn't that bad of a... Which is not... I was going to say it's not that bad, but then I realized it's not Stone Surge. So I think it's pretty bad. It's not like the other Steel move, which is... What's Copperage's? Because I just said Dreadnought's move just now. Well, I'll have to remember it later, but basically Depletion just gets rid of PP out of the most recently used move, and that's really it. Yeah, that's really it for this team builder. I'm sorry that I'm doing it like this. I am just grown very frustrated that I had to keep deleting recordings because they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, and at least this one will have it fully recorded and everything will be noted down that I have. So let's go and get right into the battle. Alright guys, we're going to be looking for Quincy today. Obviously, we're fighting him realistically. But this should be a really good fight. Like I said, I expected the top 5 or 6 or something like that in this matchup. Hopefully we can get the dub today, and hopefully we have a good match. Good luck to him and his Charlotte Honchkrows. Let's go ahead and see what he's bringing today, folks. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. I know last video I said it might not, but then it actually did sound fine, so I was like, okay, that's weird. But I'm going to go ahead and type good luck, have fun to Quincy. Good luck, have fun. And he did bring the Gourgeist. He brought basically everything we thought he'd bring, essentially. And just so I can go back over his team really quickly with myself. Opening that. He didn't bring the Porygon Z, so that's very, very great for us. He did bring the Galleon, like we said. He basically brought the top 6, but he took out Tetra and brought Gourgeist for some reason, which is odd. Like I said in the team builder, Tracking is our designated lead because it beats Galvantula with a Focus Sash, so we're just gonna leave that, and we should be okay. Hopefully this goes the way I want it to. We didn't really have a lot for Gourgeist, to be completely honest. Wait, he didn't bring the Duraludon. Oh shit, our Lady Hawk doesn't make sense. Okay, so we thought he was bringing top 6, and maybe he would like switch out Ditto or Seismitoad for Duraludon, but he just didn't bring Duraludon. Oh shit, okay, fine, fuck it, let's get it. He's probably going to lead Ditto or Galvantula first. If he leads something else, I mean, we're still good for it because we're Choice Scarf. He didn't bring Seismitoad, so we don't really have, like, something that will beat that necessarily. Except for, like, barring a Ditto. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure he led Ditto. There's no reason why he wouldn't. But hopefully we can get this lead correct. He and Johnny Bravo. This is his Cinderace. Interesting. Okay. So we're lead Cinderace, Tracking, obviously. Also, leave a comment down below if you know what all the names are based off of. I know the intro part for the team builder was kind of weird. I just kept trying to record it and it didn't go so well. But we're just gonna Rock Blast here. I have no real reason not to unless he's Scarf. And I don't suspect him to be Scarf this week because not a lot of... I mean, he could be Scarf because he might want to beat up on Witchcraft. He could go U-turn easily. Is this a win con, Avery? It is kind of, but like at the same time, he didn't bring Duraludon, he didn't bring the Seismitoad, so it's not like we have to really kill anything. This can literally go straight through his team. And if I lose this, I mean, I have to play from behind. And I'm not really prepared to do that this week, so I'm going to make the safe play and go into Araquanid here. I don't want to take up too much time about what I'm going to do, so I'm going to switch out here. We're going to see what he goes for this turn. He could go for just straight U-turn. Obviously, you got the switch off first, so he didn't switch. He went for low kick, so that's fine by me. He doesn't have Seismitoad, so Scald is still very, very free, obviously. And since we are not water absorb, he won't be able to absorb the water, so we can just go for a straight Scald here. We could also go for Ice Move if we think he's going to go into Galvant, if he's going to go into Gourgeist. But I think Scald is still better here overall. Okay, so he withdrew, so he's definitely choiced. He's definitely choiced. He went to Bubbles, which is his Togekiss. Okay. So we are choice spec, so this might do a chunk or even kill. Let's see. And okay, that did a lot. And we got the burn. Look at Arachnid go. Okay, so he could be air slash flinches. He could be some crazy shit. He could be physical as well. We're just gonna stay in here. I don't really see any real reason to switch out. So we're gonna go for Scold again. So let's see what he does this time. Obviously, I don't think we have defog or any spinning, but if something he went for airly, so he is physical. Unfortunate, which means he's hustle, which means we get a kill here. Cool. Awesome. All right, so we killed the Togekiss for Arachnid. Let me go ahead and write that down here. This other stuff, arrow into Togekiss, and that was Skull. He's definitely gonna go into like, I would think he goes into Cinderace or Ditto or even Galvantula here. Galvantula's probably the best decision for him, just so he can see what I'm doing, see what I'm packing. And he goes Static Shock, so that's obviously Galvantula. We could go into our Ironclad, aka Young Terrakion in the cut. We could do that just to make sure that even if he does do that, we're not losing our Scarf speed basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for that. We got rid of Togekiss, so we're kind of in the clear for like losing Terrakion. If we can get rid of Cinderace, that'd be really dope. So we're gonna see what he's gonna do here. He could just go for an electric move. He went straight Thunder. Okay, hopefully we don't get paralyzed. That'd be really dope if we don't get paralyzed. That did a lot. No paralysis. There we go. Rock Blast. Unless he goes in hard into Ditto or Gourgeist, this should kill the Galvantula and the Cinderace. He probably goes hard Ditto here. ED. What's that? Okay, so he went into his Gourgeist here. That makes sense. He goes for Frit. He has Frisk, obviously, so Choice Scarf is revealed, which, I mean, pretty obvious at this point. We're going to get a little bit of damage off on this. That's 2 hits. A critical hit. Please keep going. All right, cool. We're getting some damage on this. He's probably going to go for Leech Seed this turn, I assume, or go for Poltergeist, or even Trick Room to that extent. We could go into Witchcraft here to prevent the Leech Seed from going off, and that's probably best decision for us here, because it would make more sense to do that. So I'm going to call out the Leech Seed play and see what he's going to do next after that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Witchcraft here. He's probably, I assume he go for Leech Seed here. Oh, he withdrew as well. He goes into Cinderace or Ditto? Eduardo. That is the Seismitoad. Wait, didn't I just say he didn't have the Seismitoad, Avery? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? I did read that wrong. What did I read that as? I don't know what I read that as. The Seismitoad is here. I think I said the Porygon Z is in here, and I thought I said the I thought I said the Seismitoad was in here as well. But that's fine by me. I'm not very keen about that anyway. We're just gonna Gauge Rain. No real reason to try and read this. Okay. Maybe I just made the wrong assessment, but he could have easily gone into Seismitoad on my other play. Okay. Interesting. He goes back into his Galvant. Oh, he went into this. He went into Cinderace. Okay. Well, that's still damage regardless. He can go for Pyro Ball at this point and get some decent damage off, I suppose. We're going to get a little bit of chunk off. Good modest nature. This is very much... I keep getting crits. I'm very sorry to Quincy here. But this is basically us sizing up his team so that Terrakion can come in later and start going crazy. He hasn't sent in Ditto yet, so that's pretty fun. We're going to go right back into Sapphire here. No reason not to. Because we don't want to lose our Venusaur early, and we also don't want to see what he's going to do. He could have our Acrobatics or something, but at this point, if Sapphire dies, it dies. He went for Pyro Ball, so we're not going to... Well, let's see how much damage it does. 72 down to... Ooh, that's banned. That's either banned or it's just good damage. Good lord. I'm going to still go for Scold, because he either hits or he doesn't. And he does. Okay, that's fine by me. That's very much fine by me. That doesn't tell me much, because if I do the calc on that real quick, hold on. I have time. So Arachnid, custom set, Cinderace. I did not put in my set here, so that's kind of problematic at best. Choice Band, just in case I roll 50. Don't know how much time I have left, but we are this spread. We went down from 72 down to, what was it, Avery? 72 down to 20. What the fuck? There we go. 72 down to 20. Powerball, that's what? We're at what? 72, oh, that's 72. 41, so he's not banded. He's definitely not banded. Is he Scarf then? I kind of want to test it out. I want to see something. If he switches out immediately, then I know that he's definitely not Scarf, but he could be Scarf here. But Powerball won't kill us anyway, so we'll be fine. Let me move my mouse from over there. Taking too much time here to think about my plays. I think I just can go hard Earthquake realistically and just get off good damage. Rock Blast again though, because I want to see if he's Scarf or not. If he is, then damn. Okay, so he's definitely not Scarf. He's Heavy Duty Boots. That's pretty clear here. He goes right back into the Gourgeist. I'm trying to make sure that I play this so I know what he's gonna go for, and then I can seek revenge on it. So we're gonna get more damage on this Gourgeist, which is very, very important. A few more. Got 4 hits this time. Okay. If we were to get 5 hits, we'd kill this, but I'm not going to depend on Rock Blast killing here. In all honesty, I don't think anyone would. I'm just going to go into Witchcraft again. Just going to keep this going, keep this trend up. Don't really have any reason not to do that. I feel like if I had known his item first, I would have been fine. He just goes for Synthesis, which is completely fine. Because now I can at least get off a Sludge Bomb if he switches into something else here, which could be the Cinderace, but Cinderace is kind of low. It's not low, is it? No, it's not. I don't think so. I know it has some damage on it, I believe. I'm not too sure, actually. But we can definitely Sludge Bomb here really freely. Earth Power would probably be too much of a read, and I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. Because he's definitely switching out here, no doubt. Or if he doesn't really do anything to my Venusaur, because he can't Leech Seed it. And unless he's a Fire Move or Assault Vested anyway, so it's not like we're going to lose to a Gourgeist unless we are in the sun and he's like boosted speed or something. Some craziness like that, but he should be switching out here. If he switches out into the Ditto, we can Sludge Bomb that twice and get a good 2-hit KO on that. Only thing that he can't really switch into is Cinderace, so we're going to go for Sludge Bomb. We're going to see the damage. That is doing a nice amount. We can do that again. He goes for Flamethrower. We're Assault Vest and 252 HP and Special Defense, so he's not going to do a lot to us anyway. Yeah, doesn't matter. Sorry, bud. I run a Stern ship here. I do not want to lose to anything special, and I'm glad we got rid of the Togekiss early on. Give me a kill or a roll. Ah, nice roll. There we go. I think that was rolling. But that's a really good kill. He's going to go into Cinderace here, no doubt, though. Get the kill off, or attempt to. For him, he got Cinder into Aura, which was Kylo Ball. Okay. Making sure I take down all and every single stat that comes up. So that's very important here. So let's see what he goes for. He could go into, what is it, Avery? He could go into Ditto. He could go into Galvantula as well. I fully expect him to go, yeah, back into the Cinderace. I'm pretty sure I die to this no matter what. So I'm very much trying not to, low-key, and I don't really have a lot of switch-ins anymore. Lady Hawk is technically switching because it could be a sack since there is no Duraludon, but in the end game, as far as I can see it, yeah, it's really not that great here, in all honesty. And he hasn't sent in Ditto, so that could be really fun. We could go hard into Defender. I don't want to go into Ironclad, and I really don't want to lose Witchcraft, so I might just lose Lady Hawk here so I can get Defender in, or I can get Ironclad in, because now that he doesn't have Gourgeist, Rock Blast looks really good again. And even against, like, Seismitoad, it's not going to do a lot, but at least we can get a free switch into, like, Witchcraft or something else. So I think Lady Hawk has to go here. I really wanted to bring this Mr. Mime this week and use it, but I guess that's not going to be the case. But I definitely think he goes for Low Kick or something else, because he's going to predict the Ironclad switch in, or maybe another Pokemon switching in, I don't know. Go for U-Turn, okay. Interesting. Sorry, sorry if I'm not paying attention to the screen. Yeah, man. Alright, anyways, he went into the Galvantula here, which, I mean, that's fine. I don't think I put enough speed to outspeed this, and I don't think it would outspeed this anyway, low-key. So I could just go hard into Ironclad and take another Thunder, but at the same time I don't want to, low-key. So that's kind of an issue. If I go into Ironclad now and he goes for Webs, I'm in a better position than I was earlier, because then I can CC twice and kill the Seismitoad. If I don't switch out, then I'm Nasty Plotting, then Psychicking. But if I go into Kinetic, I can Fire Blast, maybe get a kill off. Maybe if I burn it. I think the play is to stay in with Lady Hawk, and stick to my guns and go for Psychic. Because he's definitely trying to get up webs here. There's no doubt in my mind. He's just gonna Volt Switch. Interesting, getting more damage off. I think he's expecting me to switch out, which, I mean, is fair. But let's see what he switches into. And he doesn't know what this does, so we'll find out what happens next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's see. Goes back into the Cinderace? Well, I mean, I'm not invested, so I don't know if this Psychic's... Well, I'm 36 invested. I don't know if this is going to kill. Let's see. And that is not going to kill. Well, he kills Ladyhawk here no matter what he wants to do, so we're just going to fire off another Psychic. He could be playing the long game. He's just going to Fireball. That's fine. I definitely know he's not Scarf because he never tried to kill my Terrakion, which is odd, but okay, that's fine. And then into Mime. That was okay, cool. We could actually go into Defender here and start going crazy because, I mean, he's probably expecting me to go into something else, but I don't know. If he Powerballs Ninetales, he's not going to kill it, and I can Scorching Sands, and I can actually free up his team a lot here. And then without this, he would have to stick himself in the energy buff. He's Scarf, and if he's not Scarf, then that could be really fun. So I'm gonna go into Kinetic. Fuck it. Let's start playing a little bit more aggressively, shall we? Let's play to win a little bit more. Let's see what he's got. Because I'm pretty sure his Ditto wants to copy my Blastoise and my Venusaur, so that's gonna be something that we need to be looking out for, no doubt. So we're just gonna go for Scorching Sands here. No real reason not to think about this. Just go for it, because he doesn't have anything that resists this or really wants to take this hit. Well, necessarily he doesn't, so we're gonna see what happens here. He's just gonna go for Fireball again. This should not kill us unless he's like, well, he's not Life Orb, so. Oh, we lived on 5, that would have killed. Oh my god, I should have done a calc there. Okay. Well, that didn't surprise anybody except for me. Who would have guessed? Okay, cool. Yeah, and I died a Life Orb anyway, so. 9 into Sin. That was Scorching Sand, and then 9 died to LO. Okay, 3-2? 3-3? 3-3. We could go Witchcraft here. He's gonna want to copy us, but I think we live our own Weather Ball anyway because we wouldn't have the investments. And Witchcraft can basically clean up the game, but we don't have enough damage on the Galvantula. So we kind of need to play this a bit better. So I think he's going Ditto here. I think that's no doubt in my mind. But I'm going to go Witchcraft here because I think if he doesn't go Ditto, then he goes, okay, I win to Ditto. Makes complete sense because he can copy literally my Terrakion or my Venusaur depending and probably do a chunk. So yeah. He's definitely not killing me with Weather Ball. I already did that calc. And yeah, we're just going to go for Weather Ball ourselves and see where this goes. Blastoise will beat Blastoise will beat Galvantula 1v1, so he's gonna go for Weather Ball here, obviously. This shouldn't kill us because we're Assault Vest and invested. Yup. Sorry, bud. I play to win this game. I do not want to get beaten by my own Pokemon, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess. So, we went for Weather Ball. He went for Weather Ball. I forgot how much we were at, but I can switch into Defender here and be fine, unless he's not choiced. I think we just go for Weather Ball again because he's not killing us. I could go for Giga Drain as well, but I'm going to go for Weather Ball. We still win out this game if he's not Scarf Galvantula, which I don't think he is because he... Well, he could be because he did go for that other move that one time. Thunder. He went for Thunder. And I don't think that's indicative of Scarf, but it could be. Yep, that's a live. Yep. I knew that off the top of my head, actually. That's why I was like, I don't lose to my own Venusaur in any case. And I think we only have 2 or 1 turn of Sun left, which means he's going Galvantula here hard, which means we can switch this out and get that Seismitoad gone. Even if we don't, we could obviously go for Sludge Bomb. If he outspeeds us, then he's Scarf, which means we can still win out this game with Blastoise or even Track to that extent if we get enough damage on Seismitoad. I'm making sure that I know what wins out here. He went right, yeah, he went to the Galvantula, like I said. Okay, so if he outspeeds us, he's Scarf. If he doesn't outspeed us, then we clearly know that he's not Scarf. Weather Ball will kill him unless he is Focus Sash. So this is a very it's kind of a big turn. If he's Scarf, then I have to go hard into Blastoise and then play the game up from there. So I'm just gonna go for Weather Ball. Hopefully he's not faster than us. We get some good damage off. Yup, okay, he's definitely Sash. There's no reason why he's not Sash here. No reason. There's no reason. Oh my god, he's not Sash. What? What? Is he Specs? What? Oh god. And I think we have one more turn of Sun now. Oh, did we just clutch that? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we might have, but I'm not gonna call it yet. This thing could be low-key Rindo. and be some crazy spadef, but I'm gonna go ahead and Giga Drain here. That was not Focus Sash. Yeah, he's definitely Rindo. Like, there's nothing telling me that he's not Rindo, basically. That much I knew. Yeah, that's still doing a chunk, and I don't know if he kills us, though. Venu kills Ditto and Gall with the Weather Ball. He went for Earth Power. We're gonna live that. Yeah, he did just about half our health. If he outspeeds us, he outspeeds us. It is what it is. Yeah, holy shit. I was actually expecting that Galleon to be Focus Sash. Okay, I'm gonna Giga again. We're probably not faster. Oh, we are. Okay. Well, GG to our pal here, Quincy. I was definitely not expecting that to happen in that fashion. But we are still on our winning streak, which is 4 straight now. I think we are 5-4, finally above 500, everybody. So round of applause for your Boston Syndicals. Next week we fight Radioactive and his Iowa Haluchas. So that should be a really fun match. And then I think our last game of the season against Grandmaster D-Ray and his San Diego Snugglers. But with that being said, hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what I could have done better in the comments down below. Or, you know, just congratulate me for actually getting above 500. That's something I was really trying to do, at least for this first time in a Wi-Fi league. So yeah, we got there, so we got to maintain it. But thank you guys for watching, and talk to you guys later.